Hey, this is Coach, and as some of you may have already seen, we were just on an amazing adventure. Saw sharks swimming all around us, stingrays, everything. We went to coral gardens, some beautiful snorkeling, and off the island of Cape Cocker, and we're in the port of Belize right now. We're with Natalie. Natalie was our guide, along with some of her coworkers, Clayton, and then we had James and Sonny, driving the ship for us. So anyway, what's interesting is, obviously we're getting back cruising, which everybody loves. Belize, a lot of people depend upon these tourism dollars. And unfortunately though, as I found out from Natalie, Carnival Vista is the only ship right now in the port of Belize for the foreseeable future, for at least the next few weeks or so, and hopefully some more ships start returning. So what happens, how do people make a living when they depend upon those tourism dollars? And Natalie shared some stories with me, and I was hoping that she'll share them with you. So I'm going to turn it over to Natalie here, who was our awesome guide today.
Okay, Brad, like what you were saying, I'm working with Belize Exotic Adventure. I'm a tour guide for the past 20 years. And cruise tourism just returned back for the past 3 weeks. And it's not like we're getting cruise ship every single day. It's just once per week. So one carnival for the week is still not making us survive. So for the past 2 years that we haven't been working, me as myself, I pick up something else to do because I have a kid. So I start growing chicken. Everybody know about the chicken, they love to eat chicken. So I started growing chicken. At first was very hard because you have to know how to clean it, how to kill it, how to prepare it and sell it to others. I did that for the past 6 months. I do my backyard gardening, like growing the sweet peppers, the tomatoes, hot sauce, and all of these things to make me survive and feed my family. I have other co-workers that do fishing. They do fishing for a living. They catch the fish and they sell it to others or even consume it. That's how they will survive. We have a lot of people that do, like, for example, my brother as well. He get a group of boys, about 6 or 7 of them, and they did a germ buster, which is called Ghost. They have the Ghostbuster story movies that you love to watch. They do the one that called the germ buster, spraying, and that's how they make their money until when the cruise ship returns back. So tourism, we have 85% of tour guides that depends on tourism. Some of them, they don't know what to do, they haven't worked, they just depend on the government, but sometimes they still don't get help. For us that are, know what we're doing, we try to make a benefit and try helping ourselves. We also make coconut oil. If you all know what's coconut oil, we grate the coconut, set it, and in the morning we fry it. So that's another consumption that we do here in the country of Belize. So that's how Natalie survived and take care of the family until the cruise came back into port. And we're still waiting for more to coming back, Brad, because one is still not helping everybody with this pandemic that's taking place. If you don't get your 2 vaccination, you still can't work as guides. And if they do have to do that PCT test that they push up into their nose, the money that they make working for the day is what they have to go pay to do that test. So we're still struggling here. But we had fun with you all today.
Yeah, absolutely. And a couple things that you reminded me of. One, as you pointed out, all the tourism, there's so many tour companies within the port of Belize, but the first time that my wife and I came here, we didn't know what we were doing. We were first-time cruisers, and we came in here, and the port itself doesn't look as pretty as the surrounding areas, but we didn't know what to do. We didn't have a tour booked or anything like that, and we ended up just sitting at a bar drinking beer, and we left a little bit disappointed in Belize. So what advice would you give first-time cruisers, other than they got to do their research, pick out a tour ahead of time, research the tour companies? That kind of thing?
Yes, Brian, that's true. A lot of people come in and, like what you said, just sit down and just take a drink and go back feeling disappointed. Hey, we traveled so far, we spent so much money on a cruise, and we didn't enjoy what we came for. So I advise you guys, go back, go and research. Go on Google or go and research these companies or different companies. You have the ecological tours, you have special tours, you have different tours here in the country of Belize. You don't actually have to book directly off the cruise ship, because the cruise ship will sell you different things. You come outside and you get guides like us that will show you what our country is really about.
Right.
And you get to have that personal one-to-one relationship with your guides than sitting in a boat of 50 to 40 people when you're booking through the cruise ship.
That's true.
You don't get to enjoy that much more.
Right.
You're getting hit in your head, you're getting all of these things. You go on a, say you go do cave or zip lining and you're with a private company like what you booked today with Belize Exotic Adventure. They will send you 5 people in a van. That's only 5 of you get to do a personal tour with your guide.
Right. And that's what cruise lines will do often, and they're trying to make money. So they tell everybody, oh, you know, don't book with outside tour companies because you're going to get left behind and the boat's going to leave you and everything else.
But that's not true.
And they try to make you
just
scared.
do that. Yeah.
Right.
That's not true.
So that is a myth. And I've
we
never
work
heard...
with the cruise ship. And if you notice, we get you back here an hour and 15 minutes before your last and their leave. So as when you book with a private company, we guarantee to get you back here an hour before your last and their leave. We won't bring you back here exact on time, so you don't get that time to walk around.
And then lastly, I want to help Natalie and her company out. So can you mention some of the tours that you offer so if people want to book directly with you? I know that you already mentioned Belize Exotic Adventures.
We have the Alton Hall, we have Cave and Zip, we have jungle tours, we have archaeological sites, we have bird watching, we have a lot of different tours that we offer. So if you say you come and you do snorkeling, you love snorkeling, there's another one like what I was telling you about, Brad. We have the one that is called the Holchan Marine Reserve. Pristine. You see fishes by the thousands up there. Colorful corals. It's a little bit farther, but you enjoy it. Even get to see some sea turtles, sharks, stingrays, a lot of stuff. And the Cave and Zip, if you're somebody that love the cold water and adventure, you hike through the jungle, they get to tell you about different municipal plants, what they're used for in the jungle, and you get the refreshing cold water going down on that tube. So it's really, really delicious and really exciting. And you get to try out the local cuisine as well.
Beautiful. All right, well, I guess that's it. This is Coach from the Port of Belize, and we will talk to you soon.
And this is Natalie from Belize Exotic Adventure. Enjoy.